morning, everybody. It's roughly morning time. Wanted to, since we're May 26th, I believe today is, somewhere around there. No, it's 25th. It's 25th. Well, I don't even know what day it is. So yeah, just wanted to show everybody the drive in to DC from this area. I believe I'm in Woodbridge right now. Oh, there is a stain on my windshield that is gonna mess up this entire video. I apologize, everybody. Little blurb. Hey, if you don't know what that green box is right there, Virginia has a system where they allow you to just drive by and get your emissions checked. I apologize for that little stain in the thing. I can't believe my phone's ringing right now. Sorry about that. I don't know if y'all heard that. That was kind of funny. Never had that happen while I was taking a video. Alright, so anyway, on my way into Virginia, from Virginia into DC. You gonna let me over? Thank you. Okay, so the lady didn't want to let me over, but she had a change of heart. But my point is, I was telling you about that Virginia thing. You can do your emissions. That little green box at the end of that exit. So around, and it's random. They rotate them everywhere. You basically coming on an on ramp or off. It's usually on an off ramp, an exit ramp, and they take a picture of your license and they test your emissions as you drive by the box. And they send you a little thing in the mail and says, "Hey, you passed. And when it comes time to renew, just reference this thing and pay your $20, whatever it is, $12, $20, whatever it is." It's great because in the past we've been kind of stuck. Sometimes you waiting in long lines and everything for your emissions test. You still have to do your safety test, your vehicle safety, but at least the emissions part is done. Sorry for adjusting the camera again. It's kind of crooked. All right, so still crooked. All right, so anyway, heading down into Washington D.C. from the Woodbridge area. Stopped and got some coffee. Didn't want to start recording before I got my coffee, so then I'd have to stop and start. All right, well, as you can see, we are, I don't know if you have any earlier videos of people driving or if you've driven yourself in this area, but as you can see, traffic has picked up significantly. And I believe it's picked up significantly since maybe February. Up until February, there was not a lot of people commuting into DC. But as you can see, we are well on our way. Again, I apologize for that nasty stain right there. I feel so bad. Alright, so anyway, but like I was saying, as you can see, the traffic has picked up. I'm doing about 70. Hey, if someone can help me out there, I'd like to do more of these videos, but I'd like to have an overlay. Some type of overlay that shows you my miles per hour or something like that. The direction I'm heading. Just something like a GPS would show. I kind of think that would enhance these videos a little bit, so you can see what's going on around me as I'm driving. But yeah, this is. Oh, jeez. Let me get over. This is not as crowded as it used to be. Pre-March 2020. yeah, it's rather interesting. It's rather interesting. The traffic is picked up. I'm not going to talk this entire video because I don't want you to listen to me be bored. So if you want to, you can go ahead and I can't play any music in the background right now because I don't have any of my non-copywritten music to play. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta put some music to these videos. Did you see that guy swerving right up ahead? The little truck guy. He's towing something, and he's was trying to change lanes a second ago and swerved back a little bit. Yeah, so all you new drivers out there, or people who aren't from this area and you're not used to traffic like this, it gets worse. There are a lot of people in this area who, I'll just be honest with you, who I really don't think know how to drive. Okay, he's getting out of my way. I am not going to set myself up for a ticket. So I'm going to get over. So, and for those of you not familiar with the area, on my left, after that Jersey wall, that's what those cement walls are called. After the Jersey wall is what's called an HOV, or a high occupancy vehicle lane, as well as a toll lane. So here in Virginia, Maryland, DC, we have a system called Easy Pass for our express lanes. A lot of states have Easy Pass. A lot of them are converting over to Easy Pass. Traditionally, on a normal day, pre-March 2020, you would have upwards of $15, $18, even $26 to pay to get into DC. And as you saw, we just went past the little segment that they were announcing was just $2. Normally that would be sometimes $8, sometimes $6. It's a huge amount. But we have these lanes, and they alternate. So at times they're going north, and at other times they're going south, depending on the time of day. So it used to be free on the weekends. They got rid of that. It was sold to an investment company, and now it's all day, every day. You got to pay. Excuse me. But the good news is, if you are high occupancy, if you have 3 people or more, and you have the Easy Pass Flex, you can flip the switch and give yourself a free ride in when you have 3 or more people in your car. And and like I said, this is May 25th of 2021. They've added some new sensors, I was reading, where they can X-ray or heat sense your vehicle. I didn't pay a lot of attention, and so they can do that and tell how many people are in your car. So it has your license, it has how many people are in your car, and whether or not you flip the switch that says HOV. Anyway, all right. Well, I am heading, as you know, I'm heading north, and this is what's called the Springfield Interchange, or some people call it the Springfield Mixing Bowl, Spaghetti. I think it's called Spaghetti Bowl. But that's what's coming up here, and this is where a lot of roads come together all at the same time. Yeah, I'm still maintaining a very good speed. I'm still at 70. I believe the speed limit here is 55, or I think it's 65 where I am, hopefully. If not, I've just admitted to speeding, which I don't want to do. So any police officers are said, this is going relatively well. And this is, like I said, the mixing bowl where you have all the different lanes coming together. We have this often, and you probably do in your state as well. A lot of construction vehicles on the road. They have to get there. They have to get to their construction sites just like you have to get to work. So, I have in this area. I've had a lot of broken windshields. A lot of nicks being taken out of my paint on my car. Now here's where the mixing bowl is really. This is all the additions. It took the construction company something like 20 years. I don't remember. If anyone remembers, all this construction was going on. It seemed like forever. So we have all these back and forth above my head lanes. Well, that being said, I hope you all enjoy this video and it brings back, oh wow, what happened to my camera? That was weird. I hope it brings back memories, positive memories of either a time when you were here as a kid or when you were working here as an adult, or if you're just thinking about coming to the area, you can go ahead, at least get a look at what the traffic's like here. But I appreciate you watching these videos. There was a friend of mine a while ago said, hey, why don't you go ahead and do some driving videos. People like to look at driving videos. I had no idea. So comment down below. Help me improve these videos. Because I have no idea what people are looking for. I just turn on the camera and record, start driving. So anyway, let me know if you have any ideas, especially about that software where I can do an overlay on my camera. I think that'd be really good to have some sort of what are those things called? Filter, like a little filter heads up screen of my GPS information. Maybe I can look for a jogging, running application. Maybe they have something like that where it can overlay your video and tell you direction, speed, and all that stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Someone should invent that. Now, if you invent that, please give me credit and some of the money that you make from it. But I think that would be a good, people do a lot of GoProing and stuff like that. If there isn't already a filter out there or a template out there that gives speed and all that stuff, someone who's smarter than me, go ahead and build it and send me some royalties. Thank you. All right. Well, looks like we are hitting the traffic zone. Okay, so we are getting into a slower area. I don't know if you can see up ahead, but the traffic is starting to build. So there is a buildup of traffic, which as I said in the beginning, it's been a while since this has happened. So, all right. Well, with that said, I'll keep the recording on. You'll just occasionally hear me drinking my coffee. But once I get into DC, I'll go ahead and turn off the camera. But this is the trip to DC from Woodbridge, Virginia. And oh, let me do a plug. Gotta do a plug for my coffee. Sheetz, the gas station, SHEETZ. For those who like a fresh brewed, as fresh as you can get other than in your house, fresh brewed cup of coffee, you can actually go in there. They grind it in their machine. They grind it for you, and then brew it right there in front of you. And to me, it makes a whale of a difference, because I tend to drink half calf or whatever, quarter calf, and never know. When you get to some of these places, the decaf has been sitting for hours, and you don't know that. Well, going to Sheets, it's ground right in front of you, so you can look. And as long as you trust Sheets to have the right beans in there, you go ahead and get yourself some half-calf coffee, and you actually know that what you're getting is decaf. So, you know, and it's fresh. All right, well, that's my plug for Sheets. I really appreciate Sheets for upgrading those machines, and it's everywhere now. I've seen it. Initially, I saw it when we were traveling, but I just saw it here in this area. And so now I'm going once or twice a week, and I just pay $1 to refill my cup. Can't beat that. Anyway, well, I guess you can beat it if you buy it at home and buy it and make it at home. Anyway, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get quiet. You enjoy the rest of the drive here, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks again. helicopters going to the White House. I don't see the third. But yeah, they're gonna go pick up or drop off somebody. Heading right to the White House. Look at that. That's a good sight to see. Coming in the morning. Alright. Well, we are now on the left. If you saw it, was the Jefferson Memorial and the Washington Monument. Pardon that daggone blur stain right there. Come on, camera. Focus on the car, not the stain on the window. Alright. I will, from now on, I will make sure I clean the windshield before I make another video. Also on the left we just passed was what they call the tidal basin, where there's that's where the cherry blossoms and stuff are. The cherry blossom parade. Well, now we are in DC. Okay, come on, guy behind me. You just are going Mr. Fasty Speedy. I am actually going to stop at this light, even though Mr. Speedy behind me. My daughter used to say, Speedy McSpeed Speed. What was that, like Bodie McBoat Boat? Anyway, so we are now in DC. On your left is the Holocaust Museum. We just passed the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. So if you wanted to come see the engraving and printing, I believe they're still doing tours. But again, I think I mentioned this before on an earlier video. Now's the time really to come to DC when there's not a lot of crowds, not a lot of people doing too much. They have these little scooters. I don't know if you can see them. They're spread out in a lot of areas. In fact, Liberty University has them on their campus. And you just get on the scooter, hop on the scooter, and you pay like 15 cents a minute or 10 cents a minute, I forgot what it is. And you just everywhere you want to go. Also on the left, you can see just barely tipping through the trees is the African American Museum. That's a place I've only been to once, and I really want to go again. And this is called Independence Avenue. It takes you down to the Capitol and all sorts of other areas. All the museums are on our left. Well, not all. There's a section of them, and then the rest are on Constitution, which is one street, one block over. All right, well, we're in DC, and it was great riding with you this morning. I look forward to giving you another video sometime soon. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe out there.